baby, we got a gift for you this week.
That's right. We are back. It's 2025, and baby girl, the butter cookies are on deck.
I ate 7 of them this episode. I ate so many of them.
Our special guest brought them.
Yes!
Are you ready to talk about music?
Are you ready to talk about pink?
Are you ready to talk about wigs?
Love pink. Give it up for our guest, Trixie Mattel! Bye now.
Oh.
Mom!
When your first choice is a big old bus,
You turn around and boom, you end up with a sloppy seconds. Oh, diva. Our number is 213-536-9180. Our email is sloppysecondspot@gmail.com. Now on with the show. Hi, you sloppy, you stupid little fucks, you nasty little fucks, you dirty little fucks. Welcome to Sloppy Second, Big Dipper and Meatball, and that's Big Dipper.
hi, diva.
Hi, diva. It's me, Katya.
It's you with a bang.
I'm telling you, bangs are in this year. No more lace fronts, anybody. Who wants to glue?
Who wants to
lipstick?
glue?
Who wants to glue things down
Who
anymore?
wants to do drag anymore?
My fucking hairline is ruined because of glue. Mastics, you could eat my ass.
But you don't put
Dicks.
glue on the top part.
That's not the problem area, babes. That's for you.
No, we saw the video.
Yeah. There's some.
What did you?
Please welcome to
You know what? Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you too. You stupid.
Let's start the.
Please welcome to the stage our guest. She's a real life Barbie doll in a go-go boot. She's got a motel. She's got a makeup company. She makes music. She throws parties. She talks a whole bunch of shit on the internet. She's always canceled. Please welcome drag superstar Trixie Mattel.
Hi, Trixie.
Oh, God, good. Yes.
I
all that
added
is true.
one thing into that intro. Can you guess what it was?
That I am always canceled?
Yep, she said
Oh, she knew.
I'm not always canceled. I always live in fear.
Okay.
But if you get canceled, you ain't got. Wait. If you stay
Stay
canceled,
canceled.
you ain't gotta get canceled.
That feels like the vibe these days.
Honestly, I think, yeah. I mean, listen, I don't want to incur the wrath of anybody, but I mean, every day is a new day to get in trouble. Every day.
Every
You can't
day.
worry about
Every
it.
year's a new year to get in trouble, in fact.
Yeah.
That's so true. And this is a new year. How's your 2025 been so far?
It's been very horny. It's great. It's wonderful.
So horny.
Just like horny as me, good.
Oh, okay.
Like, just good. It's just good vibes, good
Sexy,
energy.
horny.
It's the year of you know that like dead ends of your hair that you're like, should I get it cut? I'm scared to get it cut. I'm scared to cut all the dead split ends
Ooh.
off the hair.
Yeah.
Start fresh. If the hair is just there, it's just slowly splitting, but it makes you feel like, oh, is it long? No, it looks like shit. Cut it off. Cut it
Yeah, because
off.
that is the thing. It's the
She's looking
fantasy
at you.
of thinking.
Shave it off.
Yeah,
Thinking that it's doing something.
for sure.
Should I just go Mr. Clean? When did you make the transition to just fully bald?
When did you transition?
Well, I knew I would lose it young, so I was like, I don't want to like later reveal a bald head and so I was like, I wear wigs like 5 days a week. What is the point? So then I was like 24. I started shaving it every summer and I was like 22. And then the summer became
Wow.
like summer, winter, and then it was like, oh, well, let's just keep it going. And apparently I'm the only bald person that's ever lived.
Yeah.
Because every time anything bald happens, I get tagged.
Oh.
Just this last weekend on SNL, they did a
Yeah.
bald character and it was like, is that Trixie Mattel? I'm like, 60-70% of men have some kind of baldness. Am I the only fucking bald person who's
I
ever
think you
lived?
might just be the
I
most famous bald person.
What about
Montel Williams,
Jeff Bezos?
Joe Rogan, Jeff Bezos, Sinead O'Connor,
I'm obsessed. that you
sometimes
started-
Raven Simonier.
I'm obsessed that you started with Montel Williams.
Yes.
That is a reference.
deep
That's a deep cut.
Jada Pinkett,
Wow.
Steve Wilkos. Must I go on?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I can't think of any other one.
Well, don't you? But is there any part of you that wants to trick the kids and then just like take a quick trip to Turkey and then come back with a full head of hair?
No.
Plugs.
The best is when you're at like the holiday party and you see the drag race girl. Her head looks like a truly scabbed over Majul date.
Yes.
I was at
And
that
you're-
party.
yes,
You're talking about-
Whoa.
No,
Oh.
different event.
But that party, there were about 4 or 5 girls who had, because they'd taken the holiday off. They were
Yeah.
like, this is my break. And they all came back and they all had plugs.
I just, my idol's RuPaul, and like maybe that's part of it too. Like RuPaul's my idol, and she doesn't have hair, and I don't care.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
I really don't care.
It's not that big of a deal anymore.
I've never thought someone was like, oh, he's hot, but he's bald. that never has like been a thought to me. So I'm like, why do I care then?
Did you have bald adult fit? Like my dad was bald my whole life growing up.
Oh, yeah.
He had the George Costanza where it was like around the sides.
Yeah, well, I was also bald when I was a baby.
Works. Yeah, well, you were
same.
probably born at a young age.
I was born at a super young age and I was bald. And my grandpa was bald. Like a lot of people I like are bald. And when you wear hair for a living, you get to have hair. Like you do get to have your cake and eat it too. I get to go like this. I get to brush it every day. Like,
right.
who
Yeah.
cares?
And you know what that's like when hair grows out of your head like that.
Mm-hmm. This is my real hair.
Wait, can I ask a question? Because a lot of the queens I work with like just bobby pin or do whatever when they're getting ready.
Uh-huh.
Do you like wrap your head in tape and then pin to that?
So it depends what it's for, right?
Okay.
So for like Solid Pink Disco last
You're
year,
up there
which,
dancing.
yeah, and I'm out. You know, and when I started DJing, I was like, this is gonna be great. I don't have to learn numbers anymore, whatever. And I'm like, then I was like, I learned during COVID, and the bait and switch was like, oh, you kind of are lip syncing for 90 minutes up there. Like you're
Oh,
just
no.
you're doing a mega mix for 2 hours.
Mhm.
So, you know, then I was like, all right, if for Solid Pink Disco last year, I had one wig and I was like, you know what? I can't with wig changes during DJing. Let's just do one wig this year.
Oh, yeah.
Next year, I'm doing a bunch of wigs. I'm back on the
During
wig
the
train.
DJ
Yes.
set?
It's
Oh.
like 3
Is it a
wigs.
claw machine that comes?
Oh, I
from-
wish.
Ah, that'd be
Yes, or, you know, one of those old
amazing.
people grabbers for the remote? Like,
It's Fina back there.
yeah,
just
yeah.
pulling
Or
your
Brandon
wigs
just like on a fishing pole. Like, but I just did like last year I do a ace bandage wrap, the sticky kind, the
Mhm.
disposable
up.
kind. And then because I'm bald, the great thing about being bald is when you have hair, let's say your hair starts here, you can only glue the wig like right here. And you try not to glue your real
Right.
hair. But when you're all bald, I mean, I can do like a 2 or 3 centimeter hair, like headband of spirit
Whoa.
gum.
The Lady Bunny.
Yeah.
She
and-
does the bang and she glues like 2 inches of her forehead down.
Yeah, and you know, Lady Bunny's obviously one of my other idols. Are not politically, but you know, I like that, and so what? Is she mad at you guys too?
No.
No,
No, I love her. I
You're
get random
laughing at
calls
your
from her all the
joke.
time.
No, she's one of my all-time favorites,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
You know, and I just do a big hairband, and then I hair dry it and press it with a clean puff as it's drying. But that light blonde hair, you also have to remove all the makeup before
Mhm.
you glue, so that it
And
stays
that's the worst part.
clean. Otherwise,
How do you get blush out of it though? Because mine, the lace like stains red.
well, what if you're gonna keep wearing it? What does it matter? You wear blush every day.
That's so true.
You know, you know, and then we just kind of glue it all on and call it a day. What? What do you guys?
Nothing.
You have something to say?
No, I was just trying to say the word isopropyl. How do you pronounce
No, I
that?
use 99% alcohol.
Oh, okay.
Someone told me to use
Isopropyl
Windex. to
I
clean it.
run into
Was
the
it silky?
issue because I contour so dark.
Yeah.
I run into the issue that these light wigs, I have to paint them like with foundation. Otherwise, they look like
Oh.
white lace on like a brown forehead.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it's such an extreme.
Right.
There's such like a magic to so many of the secrets and everyone kind of does a different thing.
Yeah, and I mean, it depends on the function, right? If it's TV or whatever, I always try to wear like a nice, fancy lace, like custom made for my head.
Yeah, I usually get
For
a
Solid
new
Pink
one.
Disco and stuff, I will do like the hard. There's no meet and greet, so like they get what they get. You know that whatever. I don't care.
How did you come up with the idea to start throwing Solid Pink Disco? Because it like blew up so quickly.
Yeah.
It's like you're touring the world doing it already.
Yeah, it's crazy. We started getting in Australia in February, and then we haven't announced
my
it yet,
God.
but we're doing America and other territories of the world all through Pride. This year,
my
it's
Oh my
bigger.
God.
There's costume changes.
You're the
I'm-
new Citibank of Pride.
Yeah, totally. Absolutely. The U.S. Cellular of
Yes.
Pride. This year, there's choreographed. I'm doing numbers. There's dancers doing traveling with us doing numbers. There's new like effects on stage. There's multiple costume changes, custom remixes just for the show. This year's gonna be so fucking
I
horny.
saw someone made you big giant Trixie heads.
Oh,
like
yes.
mascot heads.
Oh, I got somebody from Masked Singer. They worked on like that type of thing.
Oh, yeah,
to build
he made
giant
my
mascot
Kool-Aid
heads.
costume.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
he's
horny.
really good.
He did an
Wow.
amazing job. There's
Yeah.
even changeable earrings and lip colors.
He's so good.
And then this year's going to be so good. But I had an idea like 10 years ago. A lot of my ideas are like old, and then I just go, hope someday I can do it.
Right.
I had the idea of just, okay, there's solid gold disco. And I was like, I love disco and I love solid pink disco. And then when I started DJing during COVID, I was like, all right, I'm going to start developing my own program that's mostly like, or at least starts out with classic disco and then morphs into contemporary music. I wanted to do something that time travels. So it starts in like, you know, proper 70s, like Superstar Barbie 1977 disco, and then moves chronologically through like some new wave into like 90s dance music into like But I just like, can we make something that feels old but has elements of new music, but has elements of classic house music, which is like the magic of dance music, because you can be in like 4 decades in one song.
Yes.
Timeless.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
and especially with the amount of like sampling that happens in pop music culture, like
Especially now.
Yes, I remember because we also have Mateo in common here, your DJ godfather.
Yes,
and
my drag
mine
mom,
as
my
well.
DJ drag mom.
Yes, my favorite Mateo story. I think I've told this once before, but I was DJing a Barracuda in Long Beach, and basically there was this
You got
guy who what did you say? I got fired?
What?
No, I was in the side room, so I wasn't responsible for the main big ka-chunk
Which
dance
is kind of
floor.
the more fun gig.
The best. It's my favorite gig.
Yeah.
Because I can like play a random Spice Girls song,
Whatever
into,
you
like
want.
a Chingy song, and,
O'Reilly, whatever you
yes,
want.
Exactly.
O'Reilly.
Thank you.
Auto parts. Sorry.
Ah! That's the
Yes.
remix that I have.
It's like a stem.
Yeah.
You hear the
David's
beginning, you gotta do
bridal,
it.
whatever you want.
And so there was this like slumped over figure like sitting on a like banquette in the corner, and I was like, oh, he was overserved and passed out in this room, like whoever this person is. And then at the end, he sort of pulled his sweatshirt down over his face, and it was Mateo. And he came up and he stood in front of me and he was like, I really liked a lot of your song choices, and like the mixing was good. He had like come out to like listen to me DJ to see if I was good or not.
Yeah.
And I was like, what a creep!
He is a creep, but I'll say this
Yeah.
about Mateo. He is not, so many people who are drag queen, drag queens, DJs, a lot of people, I don't want to say gatekeepy, but they're like, I had to figure this out on my own, so you have
So
to
you have to
too.
too.
Oh, yeah.
No, he
Mateo,
was so like giving with facts, so helpful with like resources, and like very complimentary and encouraging.
Yeah, not to mention he doesn't look this way. He is almost 50.
Yes.
So his encyclopedic knowledge of dance music is he knows everything about every dance artist
Yeah.
because he's been listening to dance music since he was like a weird goth middle schooler,
Mhm.
and he was really helpful in the beginning. But, I had a music background, and then because of YouTube, was semi-tech savvy because I was doing my own tech.
Yeah.
So DJing was like a magic, like megazord of like these two things. It was really nice. Oh, I brought you these, by the way. These are your Christmas presents.
Oh, disco balls.
Wow.
Little disco balls, and then I put a flash drive on there with like an hour mix for you guys.
What? That's so nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. I'll
Wow,
play it at
thank
Fat
you.
Slut this
Super
Friday.
affordable.
Play it fast.
Super
Fuck
affordable.
Bella.
Oh my God, get the other Trixie and just plug that in.
Oh my God. Oh, that's so smart. I didn't even think of that.
Oh, that's what you meant by
I
super
love-
affordable, not a super
Su-
affordable gift.
yeah.
It's a super affordable booking.
Super affordable.
I love Get the Other Trixie.
Get the other Trixie. You know what they did on Salt Lake City? I don't even know if people know this.
What?
Salt Lake City, they went to Trixie Motel like 2 years ago.
Mhm.
Oh,
for-
right.
And then
okay.
last year they went to Milwaukee. And I'm like the super go
Yes.
Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Yay, Milwaukee.
Yes.
Love it. And they went and they were like, Trixie, we want you to come greet the girls. They're going to your bar. And I said, I would love to come, of course, right? I love Milwaukee. It's drinking, it's cheese,
Yeah.
everything,
Put
right?
the bar on TV.
Yeah. Haven't you been to the bar?
Yes, I did go once.
Yes. And I couldn't go because I was working. So we sent the other Trixie. And I
And
said,
they
just
didn't
I
know?
said, just don't put a mic
Kidding.
pack on her. And then all the time, all my friends in Milwaukee were like, girl, come say hi. And then when the show aired, everyone was like, loved you on. And I was like, love. And I don't care. Like, I don't think I'm exposing it because to me, it's so obvious. I thought, like, that's funny. Send the other Trixie. And then none of the women knew.
I don't think
Well-
a lot of people can tell the difference because she'll be out in WeHo walking
She
around.
does a great job.
and people literally think she sometimes has like your mannerisms down. It's like
in pictures,
crazy.
she does the same. Like, she does a great job. Listen, it's very flattering. She does a great job.
It's also so cool that you clearly have a sense of humor about it and then like a business mind about it because you're like, the more Trixie in the world, the better.
I just said, please be nice to people. And she's
Yeah.
probably, she's younger and thinner than me. So yes, go tell people you're me. Go tell everyone.
Well,
Yes.
that's just so cool because I think there are a lot of people that would, cease and desist and lawsuit this and lawsuit that. And it's
Oprah.
towards you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Oprah to you.
Yeah, I used to do her Weight
She's
Watchers
not
commercial as a
kidding.
number, and it got put on YouTube, and they like somehow found me, and Weight Watchers and Oprah sent me a cease and desist because they were like, "Don't make money off of this."
Well,
They're
yeah.
like, please don't be an example. of
Yeah,
this
so I was
in
like,
the
"That
world."
makes sense."
I mean,
but I
if-
was like, Oprah, leave me alone."
Yeah, I mean, if Stella Pink Disco said, well, we got the other Trixie for cheaper, bye. I'd be like, oh, damn. You know what I mean? I hope that doesn't happen.
Well,
but
now it's gotta
watch out with
happen.
passing
Right.
these out.
if she starts playing auto harp, I'm cooked. All right, it's over.
All right, let's take a break and we'll be back right after this. If you love to shop, listen up! Have you heard of Rakuten?
With Rakuten, you get cash back and rewards on almost everything you buy. Just from shopping.
Exactly. Clothes, athletic wear, pet supplies. I'm talking about Gap, Adidas, and even Petco.
So I can buy a look, get new shoes, snag the cat some cute toys, and get cash back.
That's right. And you can even stack those rewards on top of sales and coupons.
That's cool.
It is cool.
But how does it work?
Well, partner stores pay Rakuten to send them shoppers, and then Rakuten passes on some of that money to the members.
Rakuten is really doing the most, huh? Love it.
Yeah, in the best possible way. Plus, Rakuten has 17 million members who are already saving. So, you can become one of them today.
Join for free at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app to start saving money now.
That's Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app today.
And get yourself some Rakuten.
You know, lately I have been trying to keep my wardrobe simple. I want pieces that are comfortable, but they still feel like put together like an outfit, and that's why I'm always reaching for my Quince items.
The fabric feels elevated, the fits are clean, and Quince makes getting dressed so easy.
Quince has all the staples for spring, like 100% European linen shirts and shorts starting at just $34.
They're lightweight and breathable, but still look polished. I have a bunch of their Pima cotton tees, and they're super soft and easy to wear and very breathable for the summer for the sweaty body.
I just rediscovered this pair of linen shorts that I have that are so comfortable from Quince. You know when like something gets buried accidentally? I pulled these out and I was like, what have I been doing? Not wearing these!
And the linen doesn't wrinkle.
Period.
Plus, everything is priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands because Quince works directly with ethical factories and cuts out the middleman.
Refresh your everyday with luxury you'll actually use.
Go to quince.com/sloppy for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too.
That's QUINCE.com/sloppy for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/sloppy.
Get yourself some Pima cotton.
Quince.
Quince. At Quince.
Weight Loss by Hims is here to help you reach your goals.
Hims now offers access to an affordable range of FDA-approved GLP-1 medications that are designed to support you in losing the weight and keeping it off, including the Wegovy pill and the Wegovy pen.
GLP-1s help regulate your appetite and eat less.
With Wegovy at Hims, lose up to 20% or more of your body weight when combined with diet and exercise.
And no needles needed. Wegovy is the first ever GLP-1 pill for weight loss.
And through Hims, you can just go online where you'll connect with a licensed provider who will determine if the treatment is right for you.
No insurance necessary either. And if prescribed, your medication is delivered right to your door.
Ready to reach your goals? Visit hims.com/sloppy seconds to get a personalized, affordable plan that gets you.
That's HIMS.com/sloppy seconds.
Hims.com/sloppy seconds.
Weight Loss by Hims is not available in all 50 states. Wegovy is the registered trademark of Novo Nordisk AS.
To get started and learn more, including important safety information, Wegovy clinical study information, and restrictions, visit hims.com. And we're back. Wicked.
Yeah, for sure. I just met Cynthia the other day.
Oh, at the Out 100 thing?
Yes, she was in the
my
dressing room, and I said,
God.
how do I say hi to her? How do I say hi? And then she said, hi, Trixie. So nice. I didn't have to say hi.
That's incredible.
Yeah, love her. And she said, a good job on English teacher. I said, a good job on everything? I don't know. A good job on everything.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And also, I panicked, and I was like, this is going to be a great year. What the fuck does that mean? She's in Wicked, and I'm like, this is going to be a
This is
great
gonna be a
year.
great year.
No, that's a nice thing
That's
to
a
say
nice thing
to
to say.
someone.
That's like being like, we know you're going to get the Oscar.
Well, do you know who else was there? The woman in queer media.
Shut up.
Tracy Gilhurst.
Tracy Gilhurst, right? She
holds
awesome.
space.
Yes, she was in a suit, a cream-colored suit. Her hair was like blown back, and she looked great. And she's standing next to, and we're trying to get in the dressing room, and I'm standing there in drag, and she's standing next to me, and I'm like, it's her. And they're not letting her in, and I go, let her in. She's in queer media. And she goes like, hi, Trixie. I get the response of like, if I meet Trixie, she's gonna fuck with me. And then when I do, people are always like, hello, Trixie.
Happened.
Did
you see her at the Mac store? Just
Yes.
walking around being like, I'm holding space for this lip gloss.
I hope they paid her down.
They
'Cause
had
I'm sure
to
queer
have.
media doesn't pay very well.
Can I say I feel like Mac is having a huge comeback, and I love Mac, and I'm happy to see it. I'm holding space for Mac Cosmetics.
Go off.
I really am. I know
better
that for a
do
few
it.
years we were doing Clean Girl. Everybody's ugly and needs to put it on.
Oh, yeah.
And Mac, and for a while even Mac was like their viral product was like a lip balm. And I was like, no, but like there is magic in transforming the face, and Mac I feel like was at the forefront of that. I'm just happy they're getting their re-getting their flowers.
Mhm.
They're flowers that frankly they helped invent. Like they were one of the first makeup companies to make bold colors for all skin tones, all genders, all everything.
I'm just happy when I see people out in the world in like full looks during the day. I'm like, makeup is back.
I heard TikTok says that 2016 makeup's coming back. I want to see those brown Lego eyebrows, and I want to see them now.
Oh, the really thick ones that go like straight
Yes.
across.
Big
Oh, man.
matte brown Tootsie Roll lips.
I love
The
when-
butthole lip. That's what everyone used to call it.
Oh,
With
or the
white
really like
in the middle.
concealer lip.
Yeah.
I love when people talk about makeup so passionately. For the amount of makeup content that I consume, I literally still have no idea what anyone's talking about.
He still doesn't understand what a cut crease is.
I'm like, it's some area on your eye, but like there are so many creases and so many lines that people draw on their face.
Right. Well, you have terminology in your line of work that we might not get, like taking loads or like,
Okay.
receiving no loads refused, door open, ass up.
Cock and ball torture.
Right. And we might not know.
CBT.
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 Love a new couch. Love to
Can I
shop.
say I don't fuck with furniture stores, and here's why. I love
Okay.
this couch. Can I buy it?
No.
No.
Or sure.
But it's right here.
Sure, it'll be to you in 12 weeks.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Well, how did you deal with having to like buy everything for the new house? Like, were you ordering it
The
before?
Rose Bowl
and-
flea.
It was just, it was in a hurry. Well, luckily, it was easier to get things to LA than it was to Palm Springs, obviously.
Yeah.
But, also a lot of that was secondhand. A lot of it, I had always wanted a Joybird couch. There's certain things I always wanted. So I was like,
Now, you did season 1 at the motel, season 2 at the house. What are you going to
Yes.
buy, an RV park?
No, I'm not renovating anymore. I'm
Why
not
not?
interested, but I am very interested in RVs right now. I've been watching a lot of RV and pull around and 5-wheel trailer TikToks and YouTubes. I think the new me is to sell everything
Get a
and be
tiny home.
independently wealthy and live in a trailer on wheels. I lived in a trailer for 16 years.
Right.
I'm experienced.
Was it a single or a double wide?
It was double. Oh, this is really bootleg, but we had the double wide, which is 2 single trailers next to each other.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it was like one kitchen that didn't work.
Oh, it wasn't built double wide. It was like you just put 2
made
of
it.
them.
It was 2 homes
And did
next to each other.
How did you get from one side to the other?
Well, one was heated and one wasn't too. One was, it was, we were, yeah. Well, it was, both front doors were lined up.
Yes.
So it was like, it would, and
Pull that
That
mic closer.
That
to
gives
you.
my
Sorry.
cousins,
You're good.
except for they had a double wall, or they did the same thing. It was 2, but they like knocked down the middle wall. But then they spent all their money on a in-ground pool next to the trailer. And I was literally like, what are we doing? Where are our priorities?
well, I went to Wasaki, Wisconsin, where I'm from, and there was people's Trump signs were bigger than their houses. And I was like, keep it going, buddy.
Good
Yeah.
for y'all.
Good luck on those cheap groceries.
Oh, God.
Eggs are $1 million. Do you think you are motivated to work as hard as you do because of where your upbringing?
No, trauma.
It's
That's all trauma. Workaholism shouldn't be glorified. I've completely flipped the script.
Yes, because you
Being
did
a-
just take the
No, I'm
longest
not-
break.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just asking.
No, I think, it was all, I think the pursuit of like success and what you pursue, Susie Orman, I love her podcast, Women and Money, and she says money is supposed to make you feel safe. So if you're in a mindset where like no matter how much you try to get, you don't really feel more relaxed or safe.
Right. It's still
That's
a
mental illness,
scarcity.
babes.
Yeah.
You know?
Mental illness, bad.
So I just want to do like I'm kind of like rolling back, like creating businesses and all that doesn't really interest me anymore.
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
Because
Yeah.
you seem
But you now have like 7 of them.
Yeah, and they don't. I mean, like being on Zooms talking about how if we're behind in Q4 is not like why I started doing drag.
Mhm.
Right.
The bubble just kind of burst on that for me. I don't feel passionate about it anymore.
Do you think that you convinced yourself that you were passionate, or do you think in that time you were passionate about
I
it?
think at the time, I think I just thought like I felt like a responsibility of like, wow, being Trixie is so fun. And I mean, I'd be stupid not to try to do as much as I can with it. And then you spread yourself really thin and your creative ideas feel further and further apart. And
Mhm.
you just start to feel like, wow, I used to lip sync for $40 and I was about this exact amount happy. So what are we doing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What are we
Whoa,
doing?
yeah.
You know, like I had the TV programs and the tour, the big comedy tour, and I was making more money than I ever was, and I was more unhappy than I ever was. So it was sort of like you see Santa smoking behind the mall, and you're like, I don't believe in Santa anymore.
Yeah.
You know, like what I thought would make me happy and what I thought would make me feel the most like you get it, and you're like, this is the opposite of how I thought it would feel.
Yeah.
And so now I just feel retroactively a little bit embarrassed of that I thought that was a way of measuring happiness and success.
Oh.
Let's
But-
take a break.
No, but I think
No.
moving through
No.
that, you will move forward. This year's going to be great for you.
Listen,
It's going to be a great year.
Wow.
we all want to make money, right?
Yeah.
We all want to do drag and make money.
Absolutely.
And we all want to have our creative selves and like not be overworked.
Yeah.
And I think there is a perfect middle. I've
Sure.
just been exploring the extreme depths of the wrong side of it.
Sure.
You know, it's not like you're a workhorse. You're like a business diva. It's like I don't really see her now, and I don't really feel that. I don't really feel anything when that's applauded anymore.
Yeah.
I feel kind of embarrassed a little bit. Of it.
Interesting.
That's wild to
I
feel
think it's fun to
embarrassed,
sell
but
stuff.
yeah.
It's fun to have businesses,
Sure.
but not at the expense of like depleting yourself and your creative juices and like,
Right.
you know?
Did you, when you were taking your break, did you find yourself like interested in certain drag ideas and that made you still go like, oh, I love the art form and the self-expression? Like, did you have any creative ideas or were you just so
You're just
burnt?
on hikes. Being
I just really disconnected from drag entirely.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't think
I'm
about
so
it. I didn't miss
jealous.
it. I didn't think about it or miss it at all the whole
That's
time.
cool. That's cool.
And then when I came back, I was like, it just reminded me what I love about it.
Right.
Well, what did you do while you were on break if you weren't thinking about drag or anything? You
I
were
was just like hiding away. I was going to the gym every day, painting watercolor, playing my guitar, cooking breakfast. It was like Laura Ingalls
Sorry,
Don't
Wilder.
laugh
I
at
didn't
her
mean to laugh.
art.
I just when you
She was
said doing
painting
watercolor, I just
watercolors.
thought of that video of Britney Spears on the balcony.
No,
painting.
she's better. My watercolors are not good, but I was like,
Oh,
but it was also fun to do
Therapeutic.
an art form
yeah.
that had nothing to do with work and it didn't have to be good because
Yes.
I wasn't good at it. But but good is subjective.
Exactly.
So it was just like, let's just make it and fuck around.
yeah.
Also, when I started to get arthritis, they told me that some people, they're like, some people get a box of crayons. I was like, don't patronize me. Don't patronize me.
They were
So
like, no, really.
I know that they were like, really? So then I started painting to try to cure my arthritis.
that was
Did it work?
it was so crazy
No.
because you were like so into running for a while. I would see you down Hollywood Boulevard all the time. We ran into each other at the Petco that one time.
Oh, yeah.
Because you were like, I come here to look at the guinea pigs or the birds
my
or
God, that's
something.
right.
And I was like getting cat food.
So I worked too much to get a pet. So I'd go to the pet stores to look at the pets.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
And
I was
you were like on a
Wow.
5-mile run.
That
Yeah, you
one-
don't want pets. I have 2 cats and I just hate it.
I would never get a cat.
Yeah.
You're not better than me.
Same.
But I would go to the pet store and I would spend so much time in there. I'd be like, hey, you guys finally sold the painted turtle. That's great. And they'd be like, do you work here?
You're
What
like,
are you talking about?
and at that time in your life, you're like, could I?
Yeah. I was like, yeah, can I?
You're like, actually, I could rearrange this place and make it a little bit better for y'all.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I bought 2 pets that were such flops, like such fails. I
Fish?
was like so excited for them. I bought a bearded dragon who like never let me pick it up, never was like comfortable. And so that like was a total flop. And then I got something that was like a mix between a gerbil and a chinchilla called a South American daegu. And it would
That sounded like a slur. That sounded like a slur.
It would just bite me every time I put my hand in the cage, bite me. And I was like,
Daegu. Is it furry?
yeah, it's like a little gerbil,
you
but
look
it
up
has
a
a
picture
long
of one?
tail. Sure.
Interesting. Daegu.
Daegu.
Yeah, like it just looks like a little gerbil or a
I'm
chinchilla.
not wearing my glasses, Diva.
I
I would wear that.
I think it's cute. I think it's
Yeah,
cute.
but it just fucking bit me every time. I was like, I don't think I'm a good pet owner.
Yeah.
You might have just come in hot. You know how like sometimes
I should be doing
like Lenny hugged the rabbit a little too hard
Who's Lenny?
of Mice and Men.
I love pets and animals. Love pets and animals. I've also turned a corner on children.
What?
Oh no!
Because let me tell you something that's going to change your whole perspective.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Are adults that great?
No.
No.
That's
And
what
who's
I'm
going to
saying.
take care of you when you're old?
That, but also like kids are just like adults when they want something, they're roundabout about it. They're like self-interested, but like secretive about it or like whatever, dishonest. Children are just like hard on the sleeve.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that, so I'm going to scream.
Right.
And I'm kind of like,
Well,
That's
isn't
me.
that what we all wish? You know what I mean?
I live my
Yes.
life like that still.
Kids are like, this food is nasty. You know what I mean? Like, I love that.
Oh my God.
I used to be a nanny, and they would say stuff like, the mom would cook food, I would reheat it, and they'd be like, it smells like dog food, and it tastes like dog food. I'm not eating
That's
it.
what
And
I
I'd be
mean.
like, yes, okay.
Kids say the darndest things, but a lot of times I'm like, kids say what we all wish we would say.
Yeah.
And that's sweet and that's pure. It's pure.
It's pure.
Pure for men.
Let's
Take a break on that.
Pure for men.
I ate bad sushi, and now my stomach hurts so bad.
this morning,
It happened
moments ago.
moments ago.
I'm gonna load up on sushi before I put on my Katya wig. Like,
I wanted to
yeah.
be fish, mama.
No, she showed up and she was like, "What am I gonna order?" Let's.
you know,
do-
Katya can eat like no other. She either is like not hungry, but if she likes the food, she can go in on food for sure.
That's insane.
She's one of those people that's like, you know,
Bottomless
where does
pit.
she put it? I don't know.
Yeah.
She's so fit.
Let's play the game.
Okay.
Wait, before we play the game, I made some cookies. You mad?
Do you want to give them to
No.
us on the air?
These are the Martha Stewart pressed cookie press butter. I don't know what it is.
They're so small
Yeah, I use
because they
You
use
use
that
the
like
what?
tin.
Yeah.
cookie
Oh, that's
press.
good.
Yeah, they're just lately. I don't want to feel like an old lady, but just a plain butter cookie. Not
No,
too
you're right.
much.
These are good.
You can eat 40. You can walk by every time you walk through your kitchen, you grab one.
What are
That's
those?
the
It's
best
it's almost
feeling.
like the Walker's shortbread. Do you ever
I
get that?
agree.
I love those.
These are so good. When did you make these?
Last week. These are in the 2 years ago. No, these are. These are.
I don't know why I asked when you made them.
There's a wild question, but also,
But also
last week is a wild
crazy
answer.
answer.
Well, I watched the Martha Stewart documentary. I thought it was so.
Oh my
good.
god, so good.
And then I followed her on Instagram, and this came up, and I thought those look great.
Those are fantastic.
I've
They're
never
really
used a
good.
cookie press. Let me try. And it was hard. Some of these you can tell are not. Like if you're watching at home, like that's definitely a flower blossom, whatever. But like, look at the.
You see flower blossom.
I see rose.
Can you tell what that is?
Snowflake.
a maple leaf? Oh,
See, this is what I'm talking about. Can you tell what that is?
a Christmas tree.
An
Okay,
acorn.
great. Can you tell what this is?
A wreath.
Wreath. Okay, and this is the
Aretha.
one I'm worried about.
Aretha Franklin. Oh
A
yeah.
teddy bear that got fucked up.
Yes,
It's
yes,
a
yes.
teddy bear.
Well, one leg fell off.
Okay.
So,
That looks
Just like you like your mint.
That looks like the mushroom head on The Last of Us when they come get you.
The mushroom head.
Yeah, the mushroom fungus that takes over the people's head.
I've never seen a mushroom head.
Oh, they're all uncut over by you.
Over by you. Yeah, in Hollywood. Yeah, they're all uncut. Yep.
Over by you. All right, we have a game. Do you want to play a game?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. This game is based on the 2008 interview on Tyra Banks, in which she asked Beyonce questions
Oh,
that rhyme with her
Seance.
name. Yes, the interview that made Beyonce stop doing it.
Oh, this is also a game that y'all have ripped off on your podcast that we've been doing for years.
Oh, really?
Well, they didn't
Yeah.
steal it from us because we stole it from Tyra.
I know, but I'm just
But
saying.
think of it this way: we didn't steal it from you because we don't listen.
Yes.
And I love that for you. I don't
This
listen
is a
either.
game we call
Slap my name!
Rapid Fire Questions.
Okay, yeah, so I'm just, you know the rules. Okay. Sissy Mattel. Got a little swish in them hips. You suck dick and cock?
Yeah, of course.
Pissy Mattel. You flagging yellow?
No.
Trixie Nobel. If you were to win a peace prize for something, what would it be?
Pissing in the front yard.
So, yes.
I have a very private yard, and like, if it the ultimate, let it mellow.
Oh, that's
Pee with
amazing.
nature. Pee with nature.
Grab the newspaper in the morning.
Yeah, and I'm
Piss in
trying to
the
let
front
other gays
yard.
know like this is my area.
You let people into your house ever?
No.
Yeah, me.
I was
think
like,
it's weird.
I got extra bedrooms. I got a pool. I'm gonna have parties. No one ever comes over. I'm never even there.
OT. Poughkeepsie Mattel. Have you ever done a gig in Poughkeepsie?
No.
Spelled Poughkeepsie.
Poughkeepsie.
She ate.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Mother shitted in a
What
spelling
the
toilet.
fuck? Why are you
And
weird?
so fast.
Why are you a psychopath?
fast.
Like without even thinking about
I
it.
don't know. Listen,
That was weird.
it's my special interest. I like spelling. I like to spell.
And reading.
Trixie Barbell, you pumping that iron?
Yeah, I love the bands. I just did it today. And I love
Oh.
Planet Fitness. You guys, Planet Fitness is $20
Mhm.
and you get to go to any club and you have access to the tanning bed, the massage chairs, the water massage thing, everything. And
Water
they're
massage?
everywhere except in LA. They're only in like Burbank,
Or downtown?
Century City. They're not in the middle of LA at all.
Mm.
$20 is such a good deal.
Yeah.
All these other gyms are out of their fucking mind.
And if you're smart, when they do the New Year deal, you can do it for $10 for 1 year.
Oh, wow.
Trixie Hard Sell. Yeah, you're going to have to change your name. Trixie Hard Sell. What's the toughest pitch you've ever done in your career?
The toughest pitch I've ever done. I wanted to do a TV show about doll collectors, and that was, I think, kind of niche and kind of hard. It's like one of those things where we were pitching it, I just kept seeing them glaze over and be like, okay, weirdo.
But
sounds
there's a
kinda
lot
cool.
of doll collectors. Like
Yeah, and
on TikTok, there's thousands of them. I watched it.
It would be
crazy.
like for people who are trying to liquidate their collections, or people who inherited a collection and they want to sell it. It would be like going through it, seeing how much it's all worth, and then the reveal will be like how much you made. Could be
I
tens and tens of
love
thousands.
that.
And
Yeah,
like
I
weird
would watch
dolls,
that. Yeah.
too.
Yeah. And then we get to go into people's houses. Like imagine me and Drag in their garages going through their stuff.
Oh my
being
god,
like, yes, no,
hoarders
yes,
too.
no.
Manic Pixie Mattel. Thoughts on Zoe Deschanel?
So beautiful, so nice. She is married to one of the Property Brothers who I made Trixie Motel with, so I've gotten to meet her several times. She's so nice.
I bet.
Beautiful in person.
Mm.
Bangs.
Beautiful in person.
Ukulele.
Trixie can't spell. Oh, spell Poughkeepsie. Do it again.
I already did it.
Okay. Trixie Blue Cantrell. Have you ever beamed in the Beamer just beaming?
No, I have not. But I'm trying to get my license again.
Again.
Again. What
Well, it
happened?
expired in like 2016. I just never got around to. So I haven't driven in like 9 years, but I want to get my license again. I want to get a car.
Really?
Well, I have a driveway.
You used to be so against driving.
I know, but I miss it now. The open road, the freedom that is on and cruise. You know, that could be me. And plus, I want to move into an RV now, so I'm going to need to be able to back it up.
That's so true.
Huge if true.
Prickly Mattel. How much stubble you got working on that head? Well, I didn't write that.
On the head?
Yeah.
Oh, I shave like every 2 days. So, like, this is pretty much it.
Hmm.
Because I think, you know, if you're going to wear it shaved, like, you should keep it clean. I don't know. What do you
Yeah.
think? That baby bird length is not like,
It's
And
tricky.
it looks weird. To
it
see.
looks good to just have it nice and clean.
Mixie Mattel. Do you like when the club is just a gay club, or do you like a mixie vibe?
I like everyone. I mean, honestly, nobody
like
has
everyone.
more enthusiasm for gay culture than straight people.
Yeah,
Not
like,
crazy.
they really champion us.
You know, like I hope it turns back around, but
Ally.
I hope gay people get I want queer as folk in the clubs, but like obviously more diversity and stuff. But like going out was such a thing. I hear all these beautiful stories about like the 90s, and obviously I was 5, so I wasn't going. But I hope we get more gay people going to stuff. I think young queer people now go to more straight bars.
Yeah.
And I love gay bars, so I want.
Yeah,
I
'cause
miss when
there's
people
that-
used to dress up
it's-
for the club too. Now everyone's just like slouchy.
Yeah, people used to dress up, and now it's kind of like a Sadie Hawkins. The straight
I'm
people are at
looking
the.
right at you
When you say slouchy.
because you wore
But it's-
sweatpants to the show last night.
I did. I wore sweatpants to the theater.
To what? What did you see?
Jinx and Dela.
Oh, wasn't it amazing?
It was
Yeah, it was
fantastic.
really good.
They are. It's offensive how
They were-
good those
they're
holiday
They're like
shows are.
locked in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And they always have a message. Swifty Mattel. Are you one?
Of course, she's a great songwriter, and I love women with guitars.
Mm.
Trixie Pastel. What kind of pink is your favorite shade? Is it like neon or hot pink or more pastel or pale pink or like the 70s pink?
I like. It's called Baker's Miller Pink. It's the drunk tank.
Oh,
pink.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's like that
Oh.
strawberry cupcake buttercream color that's just calming
Yeah.
and clean and beautiful. And then for Solid Pink Disco, I love doing like the color of like magenta mylar balloons, like metallic, hot
Mhm.
fuchsia,
Magenta and fuchsia.
like fuchsia pink with like glitter finish. I love that.
Kissy Mattel. Do you use a lot of tongue? Do you like wet kisses?
Oh yeah,
Do you
we're
have
licking
your
the
eyes
face.
open?
We're licking the everything. We're licking the everything.
Lick the teeth.
Lick the teeth. I hate when the teeth touch. It just
Oh,
like,
me too. That
Oh!
clink freaks me
It's just like,
out.
like, ah!
It's like nails on a chalkboard to me.
the veneer's gone. You know,
And so they wrap all the way around.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, this is your tooth. Veneers are like J-shaped. They wrap under and around.
Because Jeffree Star had something else to say.
Well, I'm not a viewer.
Trixie seashells. Do you like the beach, the ocean? And would you open up a shell stand and sell seashells by the seashore because you're so good at turning things into businesses? That was hard.
Yeah, it's hard to sell. Like, you think you own whatever land you land on.
Well,
This earth is just
You
a dead
try-
thing you
you
can
can
claim,
claim.
right? I mean, you are selling dead bodies when you're doing that.
Whoa.
But,
Crabs.
and also, I don't know, it feels weird to sell something that's just over there on the ground for free.
Yeah.
But good for you. Because I do think it's cute when people take the shells and make like a little dog. Or like they make like with googly eyes, like and they take shells and make like a diorama of people and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. Or they put the hermit crabs in like a decorated
What
shell.
about a puka shell necklace?
Yeah.
Remember
those?
those?
Let's have that
I
conversation.
like girls who wear Abercrombie
Crombie
and
and Fitch. 60 Mattel. Drag when you're 60? What do you think?
My God, I'm going to tell you what, I'm not going to look like RuPaul. I cannot believe how good that person looks at that
Oh,
age.
they're
It's
incredible.
just amazing. I mean, I remember being 21 in drag and thinking like, oh, the drag queens, like, I remember hearing the drag queens in the dressing room who were like in their 30s and had day jobs and being like, that's sad. And now I'm like 35 still doing drag.
That's sad.
20-year-old, 1-year-old me was like, what a flop, and now I'm 35 doing drag. And yeah, I mean, I don't think I would necessarily keep it a career level forever, but I would do it. I still want to do it.
And thank you for playing Slap My Name! You were really good at that. You
Yeah.
were very rapid. Sometimes
Believe.
people go into like long stories.
Yeah, a lot of the drag queens, you can't put them in those quick fire things. They're just like, the what? Like, they're,
Mm.
it's
Mhm.
tough.
I have a question about
Sure.
your career.
What do you want to know?
Because oftentimes, because of your notoriety, you are like the go-to person when they think
Not the bullworms.
when they think gay or drag queen.
Uh-huh.
They're like, oh, we'll get Trixie.
Uh-huh.
And there's a couple things that have sort of circulated on the internet where it is so clear that they are not tapped into the gay world or they're not fully tapped into the drag scene. What do you do in that situation? Like when you were on Zach Sang's podcast and he was like, oh, when you lip sync in the bars and you're like, I'm a global sensation.
No, I believe you said, yes, there are bars in the theaters that I perform in. I sell out. The theaters I sell out.
Because there must be some sort of whiplash where in one world you are the fucking queen bee. Like you are so successful and then you walk into another world and they maybe don't fully get it.
Well, I mean,
Do you experience
this is
that?
like a 5-part answer, which
Sure.
is number one, I just want to say I love being Trixie. It's the greatest joy of my life,
Yeah.
and I love it. I love it. Sometimes I'm on stage with Katya, and I have this freeze frame of like, this is the best I will feel in my like. This is what we live for and hope to feel
Yeah.
is right now.
Yeah.
I love it. I love doing YouTube videos. I love doing every part of it. But one of the great things about being Trixie is I often get to be the first person in a space.
Yeah.
You're the first drag queen we booked for this music festival. You're the first drag queen who's been on this TV show. You're the first
Yes.
musical guest who's been a drag queen. It's the first. And so a lot of times I'm going into an environment where I know just as little about them as they about me.
Okay.
Zach Sang could tell you more about me than I could tell you about him. So
Mhm.
I was not in that moment like slighted by that,
Right.
really. It's wild that that's like kind of came across that way, but they can't know everything.
Right.
Nobody can know everything. Like, and also Katya and I always talk about like people either have no idea who we are or they know what we have for breakfast.
Right.
Yeah.
So I get that all the time. I'm used to all the time the extreme of like your meet and greet is sold out, but everybody who works in this venue has no idea who you are.
Right.
And
right.
that's like fine. It doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah.
It's also like great that you're such a good representation of what drag is for like strangers to see. And like, in the words of Gia Gunn, you're like opening doors, which is nice.
That's the thing too. When I'm in these places, I do
Opening
think of
doors and holding space.
Right.
Yeah.
I do think of all of us, and I do think I need to like try to leave this thing better than when I found it, so that if another drag queen gets to do this, it's not as clunky, it's not as difficult.
Mhm.
So little extra things like the tech rider for like Solid Pink Disco, the DJ booth is higher than other shows because I'm bigger in drag,
Yes.
and I wear the heels behind there and stuff, so I'm big. So little things like that, or like air conditioning things. Like Katya and I like to watch. I believe that when they rent spaces for that, they tell people that they are doing a reality show about ice sculptures so that the air conditioning is good.
And it was freezing cold that day.
Yeah.
Oh,
You've been there.
yeah,
Yes.
because
I
it's
had the best time. I
freezing.
didn't sweat once. It was amazing.
Do you know that she saved us?
She recounted a
I
little bit
came
of the
straight
story.
here after, remember?
Oh yes, Katya was MIA. I forget why. And then
She had COVID.
she had COVID.
And you got the phone call like 40 minutes before you were meant to
No, it was like an
start
hour and a
filming.
half or something.
It was like 8:30 a.m.
Yeah. And
she
I
was
wasn't
on
answering
set.
the phone because I was like, I don't know this
You're like,
number.
that's a phone call.
She was on set in drag in like 90 minutes filming.
Yeah.
It was
That
crazy.
And that was a
amazing.
And it was a
Great
really
episode.
fun episode, too.
Yeah. And the other thing is, I don't really feel. I always feel like I'm in the Trixie business, not necessarily in the drag business.
Sure.
Almost now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So the experiences that I have, I just want to say, I know that my experiences I have at this point are probably not like other drag queens in a
Yeah.
way. So I feel I can't speak for the experience of how another drag queen would have in that situation.
Right.
Because drag queens get treated like shit all the time.
Right.
But I know that as Trixie, I do get probably treated like slightly less shit.
Yeah.
We were just we were just
Like, I'll get dressed behind a curtain, but you get the trailer. You know what I mean?
Right. Like when you're at a pride and you're in like, they're literally afraid of you because they perceive you as a celebrity. And then you see like other drag queens in a tent with no sides on it,
Yes.
sharing one vodka bottle and like a styrofoam plate full of Triscuits. And drag queens are holding up reveal coats to create changing rooms for each other.
Yes.
And then there's like and then it's almost in a weird way, it reflects bad on you. Like Miss Trick,
No.
Oh.
the diva in her
I don't
trailer.
think
No.
so.
Yeah, we were just watching Alaska and Will and I were just watching like old season 2 episodes for Race Chaser, and Alaska brought up this amazing point of like these girls were cunty. They were fighting for supplies and they were reading each other aggressively because they were not in it to become TV stars.
Yeah.
They were drag queens who some casting director wouldn't stop hounding.
Yeah.
And they finally said, sure, I'll take the gig.
Yeah.
And
That's a good
that
point.
energy
That's crazy.
made these classic, Tyra is a complete bitch. Like
Yeah.
these classic moments between those queens. And, the piece of advice that Alaska has also said to me is you can't get mad when the drag queen acts like a drag queen when you've asked to work with the drag
That's
queen.
real.
Yeah.
Alaska, when Alaska's like drops pearls of wisdom like that I like carry with me forever, and
Yeah.
that is a really good example of that. And also, when I started drag before Drag Race started, so right before, like a year or two before, and so I had no intention of. People always are like, "What did you always think all of this would happen?" I was like, at the time, I say this lovingly, RuPaul wasn't even RuPaul like she is now. When I
Right.
started
Yeah.
drag. Maybe Elvira would be something you could imagine yourself doing, or Pee-wee, but like drag as a career, drag as an industry, really like did not exist unless you were like Marla Jean or something.
Mm-hmm.
And-
It didn't even exist. There was nothing to aspire to because there was no representation of that. Like I didn't start drag being like, I'm someday going to have a Funko Pop.
Right.
Funko Pop didn't exist then.
Right.
Yeah.
And I
That's
guess I'm
crazy.
hashtag old now in drag, but like
Hashtag old.
hashtag old.
And it's no shade, but like Drag Race was on Logo for years and years and years.
That's
And
when I was watching it.
Logo was an actual cable network and it had real programming. And we all watched Drag Race, but we were like, it's Logo.
Yeah.
Like it still didn't even feel like a mainstream thing.
Right. And the magic of sometimes making something when you don't know what you're making is really
Mm-hmm.
magical. Like when we started, we did not know. We said, let's like the first episode deciding what the show is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many shows do that? And then the whole green screen and all that, like all happened as we were making it, the idea of it. And it's almost like if that show was going for a bunch of years and then one of us got replaced and you came in to do that job as if the show continued,
Yeah.
if you were doing, but you weren't Trixie or Katya, that would be a really different experience than starting it.
Yes.
Completely.
And so I do
Absolutely.
think these drag queens who were in the original Drag Race seasons have a completely different experience. The same way I, as Trixie, I don't know what to say to like a season 16 girl about like, I don't know what you do in 2025 as a newly famous 20-year-old drag queen. I
Right.
don't know what you do.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because when I was your age, it was like way less opportunities, way
Yeah.
less money, way less everything.
Absolutely.
And now I'm like, crack
Tour.
open that can and chug it. Make all the money, save
And
it all.
Save your money.
Yeah.
Dang.
Right?
That's crazy.
And
Yeah.
steal Meatball's ideas.
Yeah.
Constantly.
And find a drag queen friend to sap the talent off like I do with Katya. I do think it's
Or
funny
a
that-
white man.
Right. Or both.
Why not both?
Why not both? I think it's funny that Katya and I do the same. We do the same gigs for the same pay.
Wait,
and
hold on. Did you just like infer that I was talented?
No. Never
Hold
mind.
on.
Cut that.
Actually,
Hold
cut that.
on.
Cut that. Bravo, bravo, bravo.
Bravo.
Sorry.
Give me another cookie. I gotta throw it out.
They're good, right?
Yeah, they're really good.
I do think it's funny that
Don't
Katya
throw
and
it at me.
Katya and I
I'm
do
not
the same gigs for the same money, and I'm always perceived as the Bill Gates of drag, and she's like the poor latchkey kid.
Well, we know she spent it all on some weird, like, expensive shoe
Or
that
a
she's
bunch
never
of
gonna wear.
feet that she can fuck or something.
She actually,
Some sort of weird sex toy.
oh, the rubber feet for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a while she was putting them under the couch, so she said she didn't have to feel alone. So it looked like someone was laying there. Yeah, she actually
Like
honestly,
like,
yes.
She was a witch!
She was a witch. That was her sister. She actually has always had it figured out because Katya has a very healthy relationship with working in drag because either it's the money she wants or something she actually wants to do, or she does not bat a lash to say no.
I've
She
always
feels
been
no
impressed
pressure of
by
like,
that.
I have to. She feels none of that.
I look back at my
That's
text with her.
incredible.
It's
and
amazing.
I'll like text her like, "Hey, we're doing a Zoom thing for whatever." No response. "Hey, do you want to come on the podcast?" No response. And then I'll like text her a video of like a bunch of women in gimp suits and latex bouncing on a trampoline, and then it's like brrr, responding. And I'm like, go
a
on.
Mateo text.
Only what you're interested in.
She's really like she's 8 years older than me, and so in some
Drag
ways,
her.
like right now, I'm the age she was when she started working with me.
Wow.
So in some ways, I'm almost like through the looking glass. Like, you know that episode of The Twilight Zone where the young girl sees an old woman chasing her on a horse and she's traumatized. An old woman chased me on a horse and screamed at me. And then the lady later in life has made all these mistakes and she's riding her horse and sees her young self and tries to catch herself and say, "Don't do it. Don't marry him." Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's
Wait,
me and
there's
Katya now. I'm like, that's why you don't want to work.
That's the exact same
Because
episode.
it sucks.
Yeah, it does suck.
That's why you don't want to get
I
in
wanna be that
drag.
old lady.
Because it's uncomfortable. That's why you don't want to do the gigs.
Corsetry.
I stopped wearing corsets. I said, this is my body. Women have weird shaped bodies.
We have a party called Fat Slut, and you're going to wear the corset? I didn't wear a corset to your party.
But that is true. But also, I love that you took your wig off and Gabriel saw the picture of you sitting backstage with your wig off. And he was literally like, she never takes her wig off. It must have been 1,000,000 degrees in there. And I was like, it is 1,000,000 degrees in
It was
there.
1,000,000 degrees. I had a blast.
That's why every time you come back, I'm like, don't wear drag.
But I
Just
want
come
to.
do the thing and then just like say hi to people.
Yeah, I like
From the booth. Don't go out into the audience. It's too hot out there.
It's a good waving booth.
Yeah, it's great. We were just talking about how when people try to request songs, Bella always just goes, can't hear ya. Can't hear ya.
Perfect distance, and I'll be able to hear.
People will do the thing where they type the thing and they go and they hold up the phone. And I
Yeah.
always go like, oh, no.
I have one that just says cocaine. I'll just walk around the club with that.
It's called a request, which means no is a complete answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People will be like, and they'll be like, can you play, it's whack shit. And I'm like, oh, no. Bye.
A villain.
What were you on recently where you were talking about fanny pack, camel toe?
Oh, yeah. Fanny Pack by
Love
Camel
that
Toe.
song.
No, Camel Toe by Fanny Pack.
Candy
Wait.
toe by Fannel Pack.
Is that the song I was looking for?
What do you mean?
I was looking for one, but I kept on pulling up the other song that was like, we like the boys, the cars
Boys-
that
the
go
Cars That Go
boom.
They have a
But I was
very
looking for-
similar sound, but Cars That Go Boom is older.
It might be
That's
that song
Roxanne
that I was
Shante.
looking for.
Fanny Pack by Camel Toe.
She had a camel toe.
Camel Toe by Fanny
Walking
Pack.
down the street,
women
something
caught my eye. A growing epidemic that just ain't fly.
That's it.
This middle-aged lady, I gotta be blunt, her spandex biker shorts were
Was
Creeping up the front.
I could see her uterus.
Yes! Okay.
Look
Thank
at
you guys
that.
for helping me.
Classic musical items. Maybe I should, you know what? I'm going to look for that acapella. I'm going to put it in Salpintus.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, let's take
and
a
then
quick break.
You'll put it back on. You'll put it on
and then
this
we'll put it on this.
for me.
Okay.
Yes, I'll put it on there.
We'll be right back.
And we're back.
Damn.
Did you?
I know, so good,
Cynthia's
right?
here.
You're in the room with
Cynthia's
her
here.
again.
I'm in
It's
the room
gonna
with
be a
her
good
again.
year.
It's gonna be. A good
Can you
year.
believe she's in the #1 movie of probably the decade? I'm like, I think this is going to be a great year for you. I don't know.
But it is.
But it was such a panic response of like, yay. I don't know. It was just dumb to say. I always say the dumb thing and walk away in drag being like, okay, idiot. Like I get really scared of celebrities. And
You do.
Me
yes,
too.
always.
You do?
Yeah. I get nervous.
This
I get
And
is
I just
nervous
start
so
saying
wild to me.
really crazy shit.
I get nervous too.
I
Really
get
nervous.
talkative, but I don't get nervous.
I just did-
Yeah, well, you... So it's like, fine.
I just, did you say?
Bleep it out.
You know what I just got starstruck by? I just saw Abby from Love on the Spectrum. I
Oh
saw
my
her at an
God.
event and I met her at the Barbie premiere. So I went up to her and I was like, you guys, I know her. I was at the House of Avalon. I was like, don't worry, guys, I'm very connected. I'll go say hi. She knows me. So I walked up to her and I met her in drag and I kind of forgot like, oh, I'm in her in drag. I'm not in drag now. She's not going to know who I am.
Oh,
so I was like,
absolutely not.
Abby, I don't know if you remember me. I'm Trixie. We met at the Barbie premiere. It's great. You look beautiful. She was at this event and she goes, do you work at DirecTV? And I said, no. And she goes, well, you're a very nice man. And she was super nice to me, but I was like, oh, I forgot. She's not good. We met in drag.
Yeah.
So then the House
Do
of Avalon
you
was like,
work
well,
at
you handled that real
DirecTV?
nice. They didn't fucking
It's-
know who you were.
Horrifying to embarrass yourself in front of House of Avalon. They make me nervous because they're
Oh.
so fucking cool.
Yeah.
And I keep running into them at different things. We ran into each other at the Wicked opening night of
Couldn't
the
say
Pantages.
anything. We both
I just
went-
walked up. No, that was the Amazon screening of Wicked the movie. But we just walked up and I was like, get the bucket. You terrified me and I just ran away.
Yeah. I just, when I don't
to
know.
be young and hot.
And sometimes it's
And
your own-
talented.
Sometimes it's your own program. Like I love Love on the Spectrum. So when I meet those people, I'm starstruck on a personal level.
Yes.
Mhm.
Being famous, but
Do
I
you
don't
work at
watch your shit.
DirecTV,
I don't
though?
feel much.
What was she trying to get
It was
at?
sponsored. The event was
Oh.
sponsored by DirecTV.
I
and
thought
so
she was like, because my cable's out.
Oh,
No, no, no.
I thought
No.
she just had someone out to the house and you looked like him.
No, I think she was trying to make a comment like, I know you from somewhere. Do you work at the event? And I was like, oh, anyway, I embarrassed myself. You think you know, so you think you're going to wow everyone by being like, I'm very connected.
Mhm.
And then you're like, damn, okay.
I just did the same thing last night, meeting Chris Colfer. I was like terrified to say hi to him. But he came to my first Twink pageant. And I like wanted him to judge the next one. And I was like, everyone was like, just go ask him. And I was like, I can't.
I know.
I physically cannot walk over to that man and say hello.
And with the drag stuff too, it's like, a lot of times I just met Dan Levy and he has followed Trixie for a long time and I know he watches So I walked up to him and was like, what I mentally said was, I know that you know who I am,
Right.
but I look different. That's not what you say, but in your mind, you're like,
Yeah.
how do I tell this person that we do kind of know each other, but I'm not dressed like I normally am? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just speed through it. I'm like, hi, I'm Meatball. You came to this event. Like, I like let them know how they know me. And then he was like quickly like, oh yeah, hi. It feels
I get
weird.
so nervous when and then I get this internal monologue of like, well, you like them and you like their work, so why don't you just go say hi? And if you don't say hi later, you're gonna be mad that you didn't say hi. But it's like, and then it always flops every time. Always,
Oh,
unless
yeah.
somebody like Cynthia comes up to me,
Which
and then I
is
make it flop
lovely.
anyway.
Yeah.
I just have a fear, celebrity fear.
It's gonna be a good year.
It's gonna be a
it's-
great
It's
year.
Cynthia. I'm in the room.
Cynthia's sort of like, you think? You know what I mean? She didn't say that, but
She
she
kind
was
of
like,
like looks around and like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
okay.
like, it's only been part one.
well, then she said, I love you.
Forgot.
She said, I love you, and I was like, no, you don't.
oh no!
And then she goes, yeah, I loved you, an English teacher. So I was like, oh, now I really showed my ass because
You were so good on English, teacher.
That was
Thank
really
you.
I cannot stop sharing that picture of you. I think you
With the
with the vape or with the yellow teeth.
Oh yeah, I just shared it yesterday, and I don't think people know it's from English teacher. And I was really thin at the time, and people are like, "Are you okay?" Because I think it gives Tina.
It gives hard Tina.
Yeah, because Katya at the time I was 162 pounds or something. I just had lost too much weight, and Katya was like, "You look like a tweaker." And when she,
And yeah, coming from her.
thinks she know,
She's been around the block.
right?
Wow.
I wish I could look like a tweaker.
No, you don't. To be honest,
Bad sushi.
I had never been that thin, and I thought in my again, what we think will make us happy. When I was that thin, I was not happy and didn't like the way I looked. So we all have ideas for what we think we're
We
going.
had Boa on the podcast and she like lost all that weight. She's like pencil thin now. And she's like, I'm actually more self-conscious about my body now than I was when I was fat.
Yeah,
Which is like, yeah, the grass is never greener.
and also
Or maybe she called in and said that on the pod.
maybe in gay world, like
She called in.
She was here.
But she called in and said that, not in person.
Oh,
Oh,
did
she
we
called
play
in.
that?
Yeah, we played that phone call.
Yeah.
You don't remember.
Body stuff is hard.
Body stuff is hard.
You know, and then I
Love a
don't.
hard body.
The men I've been attracted to are not real thin. So what is
Right.
that self-imposed, like, you're never skinny enough? When I don't care about other men that way.
This
Same with bald shit.
This happens to us a lot when we talk about chasers, where like we feel like shit about our bodies, but all they want is the chubby.
Well,
And they love it. And then they are fucking at the gym doing 900 crunches. They're looking at their macros and their micros and eating the chicken breasts and doing all of that.
And they come and
because
grab on
that's
these
important
titties.
to them on their body.
Right.
But what they want is a different thing.
well, do you guys watch 1,000 Pound Sisters?
Try being me.
Chobby Meat Me, you don't know how it is. I love that show. I love those women. I think, honestly, in the world of fake reality TV, like, I should know. I've made them, right? But like, in the world of everyone having this is my fake house that I film and pretend is my house.
Mhm.
This is my fake this. They're not faking.
No.
It's very refreshing how candid they are on that show.
Yeah.
They're just making a video journal of their life. And it doesn't feel trying to be famous, trying to sell you something. It's just them talking about their life. And one of them experiences like boyfriends who, when they're trying to lose a life-saving amount of weight, but the men who are attracted to them want the weight on, I think it is hard.
And it's hard because generally when you're a bigger person, you don't receive a lot of like adoration or sexual energy. And so when you can find it in someone, like there's a guy that Meatball always accused me of dating, who I hang out with from time to time, but I always say I'd never go down that path because he's a feeder. And he wants
I'll go down that path with you, baby.
he wants me bigger.
Maybe you could do feeder, but do like Smart Pop, do like Smart Sweets, do like
That's not the way
Coke
this
Zero.
man wants it.
No,
This man wants to hand you a hoagie.
He wants you to possibly need to get that.
And I'll eat that hoagie.
that Bravo! Bravo!
Thank you so much.
All right, it's time for our final segment, which is called
Fuck talk! Wow, wow, wow.
This is when we talk about dicks and butts and sex and.
Okay.
Can you talk about dick and cock and balls? Not really.
Do you think creaming is real out of a butthole?
What is that?
Well,
Oh, is that when you? Okay, I have a standing mixer, and I just made these cookies, and they said you
I
cream
just got one, the KitchenAid.
cream the room temp butter with the sugar creaming. Is that it?
sure.
Okay, then yeah, it's
That
real.
that way that your brain made made me think of the very funny Dan Levy fold in the cheese.
Fold in the cheese.
Yeah,
yes,
so
yes.
fold it in.
What is creaming?
Creaming
People
is,
say that they're. You go.
well, here on this podcast we believe that.
Creaming is an STI. People say that they have like a self-lubricating butthole, and that when they're getting fucked, it creates its own lube, which
That's
Like-
an STI.
turns
like how
into
a
cream.
Pussy can get
Whoa,
wet.
vagina.
Sorry, how a vagina can get wet. Guys are like,
My asshole gets wet.
you make me wet in my butt. And some people think there's
That's-
mucus back
Is
there.
this why you keep canceling? Because we ask about butt cream.
No,
Cookie.
but you know what? For straight people are now saying my partner,
Hate it.
and but gay guys say my pussy. So like whatever, you know what I mean?
Yes.
That's your husband, and that's your butthole. But like whatever, you
That's
know,
your
like
husband and that's your
And that's your butthole.
right? Oh, those are butthole cookies for sure. That's the post pride
This is the
butthole.
pre.
Well, then the wreath one is kind of the pre pride. It's the tighter one. They're good, right?
They're so
Addictive.
good.
They're addictive.
I can't remove them.
The cookie press was hard to get going, but it life finds a way.
But she popped off.
So
Do you
what
ever encounter cruising at the Planet Fitness? You know what I mean?
I've never been cruised in my whole life.
That's not true.
That's so not true.
You just weren't aware of it.
I'm telling you, I went to the 24-hour fitness on Santa Monica for like 5 years, and only people I saw naked were like the 91-year-old people with the tortilla skin walk. You know the really old guys who walk around the dressing. What's the dressing room at the gym?
The locker room.
The locker room. Dressing room.
What's the dressing room?
Well, they have like the
What's what
tortilla
costume closet
skin,
called?
and they're completely nude and walking slow motion, and they're not even cruising. They're just
Slow.
They
They're
just want
at
you to
peace
see
with
that
their
big
body.
dick.
they're a piece of the body. I've never been cruised, but I don't pay attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be in your own world.
I've had sex with people where like oh, I've been hitting on you for a year, and I'm like, what? So
That's
I don't
me.
pay
I
attention.
never can tell if someone's hitting on me, and then when I figure it out, I'm like, no.
They just don't pay
Yeah, I'm
attention.
done.
Or how about when you go to the park and then they rescind their dick?
But how about one time?
I used to get cruised by. Okay, you guys know.
You're so rude.
What do you mean? That's such a great story.
Why would you say that to me?
Do you guys? Do you guys know cross-dressers? Not
Yeah.
Yes.
The
you know, the
concept
community of
CDs.
crossies.
Yeah.
The CDs, yes.
Yeah.
So
Proceeds.
that community, when I worked on a local level in drag, you know, and I would be like at the bar, you know, before the bar, you put on your tiptoe outfit and you go to get your drink before your number. Why are you doing this? Your drink. And yeah, I remember
It's
the
too
the
big.
crossies would like cruise me because they're attracted to the girls dressed up.
Yes.
And they're in it for the sex and I'm in it for the show. So
Mhm.
sometimes there was this miscommunication of like, oh, we're friends, but I don't want that. And that's the
Right.
only time I was like blatantly cruised is like,
Mhm.
you like my dress? Oh, you like you like what's in the dress. Okay, got it. You know. And sometimes with cross dressers at the time, I felt like I had to have a hard stop of like, listen, I have that kind of relationship, girl. Love you, girl. But I
Oh
don't
yeah,
wanna
when
have
you call
sex,
someone girl, it's
You look so pretty.
Yeah,
Girl.
yeah.
sis.
We could be sisters.
I love those denim. I love the denim with the boots, girl. Like, you know what I mean? Yes. I love the linen top at the club, girl. You know?
It was always business casual with the crossies.
Yeah.
Well, it's what can you get at Ann Taylor Loft?
Or Lane Bryant.
Lane Bryant. I don't think that even exists anymore.
I think there's one in Burbank.
When Nicole Byer told me that she used to call it Lame Giant.
She used to
'Cause
work
she
there.
worked there, yeah.
She used to steal from there.
Dang. Remember, is Dots still around?
I don't
Oh,
remember
Lane
Dots
Bryant is still in a
Fashions.
business. I remember Dots from the Midwest.
Is Rainbow still around? I used to
Rainbow.
get a lot
Rainbow.
of,
I just saw Rainbow when I was in New York.
I used to get a lot of drag at Dots and Rainbow.
Well, because there was a Dots on Clark Street in Chicago, the like main
Like,
drag.
you're both
of all-
Chicagoans.
They sometimes had really good, you know, but that was the 2010s. It was like peplums and waist belts and chunky jewelry. You could kind
seals.
of get drag at those stores.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The girls all love Akira now. That's what the girls are.
Or yeah, Akira, or just like Santee Alley slutwear.
Oh, Katya will get her Temu gown and put it on, and she's like, "My name is Bella Hadid." Like Katya loves an off the rack, like fashion item from an app.
Can you ever do off the rack?
I don't fit. I just too tall. I'm like a 16 with my padding on, so I also
yeah,
like
your hips are huge.
I can wear plus size stuff. Like we will
In a
buy
good way.
for pit stop or something like that. We'll buy off the rack, and then Amy, my costumer, we have it delivered to her, and she takes it in to send to me.
Yeah.
So you have to buy big and then taper
Right.
because it won't fit the shoulders and boobs or the hips, and then in the waist it's too big. So even if you buy off the rack, you gotta fuck with it.
Yeah.
So might as well just
Amy is so good.
girl.
And I love when she shows the process of like what she has to do to make your costumes.
Oh yeah.
It's so involved and like so inspiring. I also love when she pulls that fucking, what is that, file cabinet? And it's just every pattern she's ever made for you.
And
Yes.
it's also so cool that like she knows what's gonna work based on the relationship that you have.
Yeah.
And I mean, have you ever just kind of gotten a surprise package of stuff? Or it's always you talk
Shouldn't
about
have
it
the
ahead of
time.
There's maybe 2 outfits that she's ever made that I haven't worn because maybe I don't feel like it's for the right thing, or I asked her to make something and didn't like it on me. But honestly, she's sold with me for 5 years. Everything fits perfect.
Yeah.
Everything has a tag, a liner, a perfectly installed zipper. I mean, she's my dress size,
Yeah.
so the girl parts, and then her husband is my like male shoe size, shoulder size,
Oh.
and height. So between the two of them, they're like little mannequins.
Yeah.
And she also has a mannequin in my body set up in her house.
Yeah.
So everything fits perfectly.
Think she ever snuggles it?
I think at a certain
Thank
point
you
she's
for the
probably
money,
sick.
mommy.
I think she's probably sick of my body.
It
She's
is
sick of
so
looking at my
wild
body.
when you go over to Marco and you see all the girls hanging in the ceiling.
They're like
Their body
Silence of the
forms.
Lambs body.
Yeah.
forms.
Yes,
Yeah.
because he makes them
Silence of the
he makes
Lambs.
them lightweight. He fills them with foam, and then they're all wrapped like saran wrap and tape, so they can all hang up in the ceiling.
Yeah.
And there's just all these bodies like Manila and Courtney and Eureka and Gottmik.
I've had great people sew for me, but Amy, we met when we were doing Troop Beverly Hills.
Oh yeah.
Oh right,
Which
oh
we
yeah,
did
we did that
together.
together.
Yes.
That was so fun.
And
red hair.
Yes, and I put on my Phyllis Neffler outfits, and I was like, these are the best,
They were con.
best made drag outfits I've ever. I was like, they're lined, they have tags, they smell good. The detail, the way she installs every like nothing breaks.
Yeah.
None of her costumes ever break. I've never had an Amy costume break.
Wow.
They've gone on world tours, Trixie and Katya Live. And for Katya, she'll make doubles and triples so she can sweat it out and
Yeah.
like have an outfit. She's the best. Amy, don't ever quit. Don't ever leave me.
And that also that
I'm gonna kill
probably
every LA designer.
fuels the performance even because you know when you're wearing something and you're like, if I move this kind of way it might snap, or if I don't want to lift my arm up because you might see inside.
Yeah.
To know that you're fortified like
You guys, if she makes a sequin outfit, she will sew sheer mesh over the armpit so it doesn't scratch. She's thought
Same.
of everything. She's thought of everything.
Same.
You take screen door and glue it on with hot glue.
Shut up. Yeah. I know a girl that glues her wigs on with super glue. Her lace front wigs with super glue.
Well, I don't even want to know. That's so weird.
Cornbread.
Oh my God. Doesn't that take skin off?
I would assume so. Isn't that crazy?
Honestly,
Worried about you, babes.
on Solid Big Disco, I have a bang wig as an option because if I glue the lace down too many days in a row, I don't know about you guys, my hairline gets like raw from
Yes.
rip.
Yes.
And I've been on tour where I rip it off. You have like a glass of wine in the dressing room, you rip it off, and then the next day you wake up and you have bubbled blisters on your hairline in the shape of a rainbow
I had
because you ripped the skin off.
Burns.
Yeah.
Like it was so bad.
is you meant to put like a solvent on it.
Did
I
you
know
have
that
a-
people-
Did you have a solvent?
No,
Did you
I
bring
know.
the
Did you
solvent?
bring your drag solvent?
Did you bring the drag solvent? I
Right.
mean,
I understand
I
that
use
you're just gonna
Telesis
rip it
to get like,
off.
but you're not. Your brain isn't like, oh, let me like dissolve the lace off. You're like, wig off, dry, put new wig on.
There's certain
Soul food.
there are certain what do you call it? What's that word? Concessions that I just won't make anymore. Like
Sure.
I was with Simone the other day and they were talking about her shoes and they were like, "Well, you should have got some of that spray that numbs the foot." And I was like, "Spray that numbs the foot? What
You're
are,
like,
this
"Babe,
is
I'm
all
getting a
very
bigger shoe."
medical."
There
Spray
was
that
some girls
numbs the
talking about that at Fat Slut once, and I was like, so now you can't feel when you're damaging your foot.
That's what I'm saying. Your body's telling you. The body keeps the score, bitch. Like you don't need to. You slather the foot in the biofreeze and then what? Go bleed on a bloody stump while you prance in a circle. Like I don't like that.
I'd rather just
But
get my
she
feet.
looked kind.
But the problem is
Monet.
this.
I want to get my feet chopped and screwed like Monet Exchange did.
The problem is too. Oh, Bianca, everybody's getting the foot surge.
We saw Monet last night. She was walking to the bathroom. Like,
It-
I said, just get in a wheelchair. You
Girl.
look crazy.
It's too much.
Don't say that to her.
I just can't.
Defying
Arthritis got me. It all comes back.
gravity.
I just think it's too. And the problem is too. The girls are. This is my new thing for 2025 too. Please do not let those faggots who don't do drag tell you about your drag.
Oh,
I don't give a
Ooh.
fuck what you think. I know you watch a television show. I know you go to shows. I don't give a fuck what you think. Go do it.
if you
Go
know
do
so
it.
much, go fucking do it. Twinks, you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, but in general, twinks, people like gay guys used to ignore us in drag, and now they think they can do it. Let me tell you, bitch, you can't. And we'd love to see you try. The girls love to enter the amateur pageant and show up and be like, "I told you guys." Yeah, you told us. This is not what you said would happen. You look crispy. You look bad. You look bad. You look bad. And the problem too is
You look
bad.
Just give it up.
and then the girls who were starting post COVID, like in the era of like clean beauty, they're like, all right, I'm a huge man. Let me put on that single weft wet wig. And let me put on that just lip gloss and lash. And let me let the girls know. Let the girls know what.
That you're a man.
Let the girls know what.
You're
That
running
you
light
took
on
the-
makeup.
That you took the bus to Hamburger Mary's. Let the girls know what. And I say that as someone who took the bus to Hamburger Mary's in drag for a long time.
That's crazy.
Hamburger Mary's Milwaukee used to take the 15 in drag with the suitcase.
Did you make any friends?
No one talked to me. It was fine. Milwaukee
See-
has a great public transit system.
I'm too afraid to ride this. Like when I'm in New York, everyone's like, the subway's faster. And I was like, yeah, but a car is safer, I fear. I also don't want to be in full pads running up and down stairs.
Yeah.
You never want to be in drag in public.
I don't want to be in drag where it's not needed.
I don't
Like-
like half drag though.
I know. That's why you
can't
leave the
do
house in a
just-
full wig.
I leave the house in with nails, perfume, everything. I hate you'll never catch me with the makeup on with the wig head. You will never see it. You will never see it. You will see me completely in
and then the minute you're done, you're out of it. Like at the Netflix thing, you were out of that makeup so quick.
out of it. That Patrick Star Go Off spray that melts it off. And then I use that Green Clean or that Albaline and just takes it right off.
That's incredible.
People are always like, wow, you're out of it quick. I'm like, I can't wait. I love drag, but I can't wait. Can't wait.
Well, thank you so much for being
Wait, you
here,
have something
Tracy.
to promote? 2025?
Well,
what do you got going on?
well, Katya and I are gonna. Well, I mean,
Podcast
I feel like on
tour?
the internet, if people have avoided me, it's been by choice.
Sure.
You know, well, I have a YouTube channel where I
Yeah.
put makeup on. I have a podcast, Bald and the Beautiful. Solid Pink Disco is basically, they haven't announced the American dates yet, but it's going through like July. It's really horny this year.
Jeez.
Solid Pink Disco this year is so horny. I cannot wait. The costumes, the hair,
I
everything.
can't wait.
It's so
That's
good.
exciting.
We should go to the LA one.
Well, there's an
Doing
LA one. There's
Okay.
an LA one. It's at the.
Wow.
They haven't announced it yet. It's going to be
Holy
horny.
shit. That's incredible. Well, thank you so much for being here, Trixie. Everyone can find you by just typing in Trixie into Google. Goodbye.
No, do the outro.
What's the outro?
You know what the outro is.
Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode. You can follow us on Instagram at sloppypod. You can send us an
Holy
email at
crap.
sloppysecondspod@gmail.com or call in with your own fuck talk story to 213-536-9180. Goodbye.
And make sure to sign up for Mom Plus Gold if you want to get full uncensored video episodes, and ad-free things one day early over on patreon.com/mom.
And don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't ever miss an episode every Tuesday and Friday.
Bye, Trixie.
The Wizard and bye.
No, sing it like the notes of the song. The Wizard.
The Wizard and bye.
I remember so many girls singing that when I was in school because musical theater had just been invented. No, Wicked had come out like 5 years before. So when I was in college, all the girls were singing Wicked. And they go, and die. You know, if you don't separate them enough. And
it.
die.
And
The Wizard
die.
and die.
Someone said, why isn't it The Wizard and me?
I remember it was the Aretha Franklin
Isn't
inauguration.
that funny?
The Wizard and Me. the Aretha Franklin inauguration. I remember she went, my country. And I was like, you don't breathe in the middle.
You can't do that.
Yeah. I love little
Remember
weird
that
things
hat?
like that. Of course,
Oh,
she
the
looked
beautiful
the gray
hat.
hat. Yes.
Ugh.
Well.
For access to our full uncensored video episodes, ad-free and one day early, plus our monthly Sloppier Seconds episode, and all of Mom Podcast premium content, check out Mom Plus Gold at mompodcast.plus.
Sloppy Seconds is produced by Moguls of Media, a.k.a. Mom.
Hosted by Big Dipper and Meatball.
Technical direction by Margot Padilla.
Editing and sound design by William Pitts.
Show artwork by Christian Cimarroni.
Theme song by Mike Malarkey.
Media and design support by Stone Cole.
Executive produced by Willem, Alaska, Big Dipper, Camille Stennis, and Joe Cilio.
Recorded at Forever Dog Productions.
Ooh, his nipples are tiny.